We've kind of lost that, especially in America. You know, there's so much going on.
Right?
And so many people, because of social media, are saying, you can't say this, you can't say that. You can say it, and you don't have to like it, and you can move on to other things. But I think it's important to laugh. I have to laugh at myself. I'm the biggest joke there is, you know? Every time I put on a wig, I think, God, I'm making my dad really proud. I'm kidding. I don't know who my father is.
What do you think every time you finish with this, you look in the mirror? Well, before you come on the TV show or whatever you're going to do.
I think it's sweet that you assume that I use a mirror. But no, I think it's just quite fascinating that people are usually enamored with it. But for me, it's just a costume. It's just what it is. You know, it's like going to work. You put it on, you do what you have to do, and it's amazing that you get the opportunities. I think that's the part that I do pinch myself and go, wow, because I've been doing this now for 23 years, which is longer than anybody gets. Yeah, you don't even get that for murder in America. 23 years is a sentence. It really is.
So Mardi Gras season is upon us, and
Yes.
there's people going to start, communicating in a certain way, using lots of slang.
Yeah.
But, not all of us know. So perhaps you could help us with some drag definitions.
Gladly.
Would you help us out?
I gladly.
Explain what shade means.
Shade. Shade is when you say something nasty about someone. Usually there's some truth in it, but you just remind the person, like, yeah, you look cute, but you shouldn't be wearing those shoes.
Right.
It's that kind of a thing, so it's shady.
Throwing shade.
Completely.
Right.
You would do it. You can use all of these with your family members, so think about it. You know, when you have something nasty to say about your aunt that has a mustache, that's shade.
Right,
Yeah.
What if I was to spill some tea?
Tea. Tea is usually the dirt. So you would call your friend and say, I've got the tea. Let me tell you what happened between her and the boyfriend and the husband. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, that's the tea, when you've got the dirt on someone else.
Okay. If I was going to read someone.
Okay, well, read is a lot like shade, where you're just calling out the flaws. So you're going to say, you know what, I've had enough of you. Usually it works best when you have an audience.
Right.
But you can also read people in the comment section of something. So someone would say something about, oh, I love the weather. And you go, but that would be reading somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just do that like
But, yeah.
What if someone says to clock that?
Well, clock is kind of the same thing as read, where you're aware of what's going on. You know, they say, oh, I have such a wonderful life, and you go, yeah, but you were out with your boyfriend last night. So you see there's a theme there, where it's just clocking them, calling them out for what it is.
Now, technically, this was Kylie's question, but she's asked me to take over on behalf of the network. Finally, what is the term tuck we need to understand?
Okay, well, the best way to describe it, and I would say, it's almost as though you're putting the candy back in the piñata. Does that make sense? It's basically something you felt when you were in that fighter jet. You know how everything just went back inside of you out of fear? It would be really handy if you were a drag queen. You gotta hide things.
Does it come back out? Is there all that
Eventually.
Look, you know what? It's not about me at this point, Kylie. It's clearly not about me.
It's about you.
It's lovely to see you.
Lovely
and we
to see
thank
you.
you for doing justice to that stool, because last time your buddy Courtney Axe sat on that.
Yes.
We saw a whole lot of Uncle.
No, that's a whole other story. Yes.
Great to see you.
Great to see you again. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Bianca's new show.
No, it hasn't come back out yet.
Lots of G-forces.
It's timing.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, if you're in drag and it does come out, just have on big earrings, then no one will notice. It's true.
Bianca's new show, It's Just a Joke. It's just a joke. Kicks off tomorrow in Brizzy before heading right around Australia. For ticket details, head to the Morning Show website.
Is that why you always wear such big earrings?
You've been clocked. You've been clocked. You've been read. That's shade. See?
Yeah.
You catch on
I
quickly.
wish I had come back and I actually did.
Oh, dude.
You can work on it. I'll help you.
Later this hour, after we fix our makeup, she's got millions of fans right around the world.